Hello everybody. So it's 10:53 p.m. on Sunday, June 27, 2021. So as you all know, I am running for West Milwaukee Village President in 2023, which is aka the same thing as being a mayor, to replace the current president, John Stalewski, who pretty much just about everybody in this village does not like. They said that the guy does nothing for this village, that he sits on his butt other than going out to bars and buying them drinks to try and bribe them to vote for him. Now this comes from many of the residents of the Village of West Milwaukee, Wisconsin here. So I've had a lot of time and opportunity to talk with many of the village residents here who have encouraged me to run against John Stalewski for village president because they want to change for the better, which is why I'm running. Now, given my background as a retired former investigator, both with the United States government and other places, and as a retired decorated officer who served this country, one of the things that I can't stand is I can't stand corruption. Whether it's within the police departments, it's within City Hall, or it's within politics or other things. And for quite some time, I have suspected that there's quite a bit of corruption within the West Milwaukee Village Board. Yesterday, that suspicion was confirmed by one of the people who work for the village, who stated that one of the village trustees named Craig Schaefer has been cited numerous times for violating code ordinances within this village because he thinks he's above the law. This particular person who told me this stated that they have gone to the village president, John Stalewski, and stated that something needs to be done about Craig Schaefer, the village trustee, who continues to violate the code ordinances here. From what I've been told by this individual who works for the village is that John Stalewski, the village president, completely ignored him and refuses to speak with the village trustee, Craig Schaefer, about this matter. Now, as you all know, I have no love when it comes to corruption. I can't stand it. And I do everything within my power to end corruption. Now, as I stated right out, that if I am elected, and it stands a very good chance that I'm going to be because the people of this village want change and they don't like how it is now, if I'm elected, I will be cleaning house. Now, you can take that as what you will. But what that means is I will be getting rid of the West Milwaukee police chief and firing him, as well as getting rid of the assistant West Milwaukee police chief and some of the police officers who like to sit on their keister and not do what they're getting paid to do. Now, to make sure that this is all done, due process of the law will be done to make sure it's done the right way. And is with my hope that I will be replacing our current West Milwaukee police chief, hopefully with former Milwaukee police chief and decorated officer Alfonso Morales, who I absolutely think is one of the best police chiefs that there is, and he knows how to run a department. Now, I've been advised that Chief Morales probably won't take the position because it is a lower paying position, because it's a smaller village than what the city of Milwaukee pays. But it's with my hope that Chief Alfonso Morales will hopefully take the position and become the next head of the West Milwaukee Police Department here and help clean up our police department as well as our village, because crime is up at least 47% in the Village of West Milwaukee. Now, I'm not going to sit there and disclose everything that I want to do right now to help this village become better, because the last things I need is for people like John Stalewski and the village board to steal my ideas, to make it look like they're absolutely doing something, which they're not. But rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, I will be making this village for the better. Okay? I'm cleaning a house. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And regularly, I will be doing interviews with the news media on the progress of this village, as well as we will start to do just like the Milwaukee Police Department does when they're looking for a suspect. You see, a lot of the stuff that goes on in West Milwaukee gets covered up and swept under the rug, whether it's by the West Milwaukee Police Department, or it's by the Village Hall, or it's by the former village presidents and current village president, because they don't want people to know what's going on in the village. Now, it's been brought to my attention, and I've seen it with my own eyes, that there's, over the past several months, at least 7 houses are now for sale in the Village of West Milwaukee because people are fed up with the crime here. They're fed up with what's going on. They want out of here, you know, because they're fed up with people like Stalewski and the Village Board and people like the Trustee Craig Schaefer. This is unacceptable, and this is what I'm trying to fix and clean up to make this village a better place. We used to have so much industry here. Even industry is moving out of here because they don't want to be here no more, because West Milwaukee has the highest taxes in Milwaukee County. And from what I've been told, it actually has the highest taxes in the state of Wisconsin. Now, this is unacceptable. And if we don't do something now, it's just a matter of time before the city of Milwaukee either buys this village out and it becomes part of the city of Milwaukee like it used to be prior to 1906 when it became a village, or West Allis will buy it out and it'll become part of West Allis. Well, if the people of this village want this to remain the Village of West Milwaukee, then it's high time that we do something to make this village better. And the change starts with you. So in 2023, I will be on the ballot running for West Milwaukee Village President, aka the mayor, and that's a term we are going to change too. There will be no more village president. We're going to change this to mayor. And we're going to get a new person in charge, put in the office to make a change for the better. Now, if you want change for the better, your best thing is to vote for me. Because I'm telling you right out, I have the experience to make things better. You know, I've worked for the United States government. I've done a lot of stuff that has been great accomplishments. My record speaks for itself. And I'll stack that against Stalewski's any day of the week. And against the village board. And one of the things that I'm going to do too is I'm going to start firing members of the village board. And if I can't fire them, well, then I'm going to put the word out and have people run for these positions so that we can recall these people and get them out of office, since a lot of what they're doing is corrupt and it's devious, and we don't need that kind of thing going on in this village anymore. We need this to be an honest village, ladies and gentlemen. Believe me, I'm ready to roll. You know, if I were to get elected tomorrow, I'm ready to put my plan into action. We're going to reduce the crime that's going on here. We're going to reduce the speeding that's going on around this village. The people who are driving without license plates, people who are driving without headlights, the robberies that are going on, the drug elements that are going on. There's a lot of drug activity in this village too. And for the past 10 years, what you hear from the police department, especially with the same buildings, the same houses, is we're working on it. We're working on it. Well, for 10 years they've been working on it. Well, you know what? It's time that we get a fresh police chief in here who can do the job. And I'm telling you right out, I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to make this village for the better. So I'm going to tell you right out, in 2023, if you want change for the better for West Milwaukee, then vote for me. Because I'm one of the best chances that you have to make this village better. Otherwise, if it doesn't get better, the Village of West Milwaukee will cease to exist. And this will become the city of Milwaukee again. So, that's what I'm going to leave with you for right now. Is we're going to stop the corruption in this village. We're going to get rid of a lot of these members on the board and get new, fresh people in there who want to help. Thank you.